I'm sitting here with Luke and Nick. Empire of the Sun, probably one of the records of 2008 from two of the quirkiest people ever. Check these outfits out.
We are always running for the thrill of it, thrill of it.
When was the light bulb moment that you guys had when you went, oh my God, we can work together? We're both ridiculously crazy.
Probably 3 years ago after having a Nokia.
How did you meet?
We met in 2000.
At the Darlow bar.
Yeah, Luke at that time was carrying around a suitcase.
Yeah.
Every time I'd see him, he'd have something different in the suitcase.
How big was the suitcase?
It's just one of those brown, square kind of...
Satchel-y type?
Op shop kind of
No,
ones.
attaché case. It was a suitcase.
Okay.
But sometimes it'd be an umbrella, sometimes it'd be a kazoo. You'd never know what you'd find in the suitcase.
And so this brought conversation at the Darlow bar, re the suitcase.
That's right, we went to Nick's studio up northern Sydney the next day. Pumped out a classic straight off.
What was that?
Chemistry, it was electric. What was it called? It was called,
There was a few. There was one, there was Wind Splits Logs, which is amazing. And there was a kind of a dreamscape one that was,
I had the Rickenbacker, I remember, yeah.
yeah, the white one.
So Nick was doing heaps of cutting and...
It was beautiful.
And I was interested in that because he was a mad producer back then. That was like 2000, so that was a while back.
So this has been a labour of love for a while.
Well, we knew instantly when we met that, you know, there was something that we could connect with each other, and I think then at that point our careers kind of took different turns and we both kind of traveled around the world and did lots of different things. And after Luke's second album came out and he'd gone on tour around the world, there was a time, it was just lucky, you know, it was like a hole in a storm, and I gave him a call and said, you know, we should do some stuff. And we did a song for the Pinyao record, and it just worked so naturally, and it was like, oh, why aren't I working with the best songwriter and melody maker in the world? You know, like it's
And then
just
he
a
made
phone
a
call
decision.
away.
He came to terms with himself and realised the truth.
Yeah, so we just kind of started doing stuff.
I want to talk a little bit about the film you've been inspired by with the whole Empire of the Sun project.
Have you seen it?
I have seen I saw it years ago, and I remember lots of naked
She's old
bodies
school.
and prostitutes.
Jane Gazzo is old school.
1973 we're talking. I mean, I must have seen it back in the 80s. What's the film called? The Holy Mountain. Thank you. Have you kind of taken on the characters, the two main characters of that film?
No.
That's what I was kind of sensing.
The thing that inspired us was the colour, and I guess the viciousness of humanity and the celebration of all things. You know, he's actually now he's an elderly guy. I think he's in his 80s. He lives in Paris, and he's one of the world leading aficionados, if you like, of the tarot.
Wow.
And what he does pretty much all day is people will come to him and he'll read their tarot.
Have you sent him the record yet?
No?
I think you should. It's got a very cinematic quality to it.
Yeah.
You've managed to achieve that, especially lyrically. Who was responsible for most of the lyrics? Because
Nick Aroma over here, old modern day Kerouac.
very, very worldly, kind of other worlds, love's lost, love's regained. I'm liking it a lot.
Well, the idea, I guess, is that we took the things that were happening in our personal lives and connected them with the narrative that we'd written, but also the things that you exist and you experience in your life, you know, sadness and joy and heartbreak and all these things. They also are able to be very global things as well, you know.
Well, everyone can relate to them.
Yeah, and you know, I think the way the environment's going, it is a lot like, you know, a lost love.